The truth is that not every conflict requires cutting someone out of your life. Many of the behavior we now rush to label as toxic or narcissistic are simply basic human flaws, poor communication, emotional maturity, insecurity, or lack of awareness. These are the things that in many cases should be addressed through proper conversation, boundaries, patience, or even tolerance, especially when no real harm is being done. Social media has created a culture where everyone is encouraged to see themselves as a victim and everyone else as the villain. As a result, nobody is allowed to be imperfect. No one is encouraged to grow. Relationships are no longer seen as something to work on, but something to abandon at the first sign of discomfort. It is honestly too much. Constantly consuming this kind of content can make people hyper vigilant, suspicious, and they easily detach from people emotionally. We are raising a generation that may struggle to differentiate between genuine abuse and normal human imperfection. Not everyone is toxic, not everyone is narcissist. Sometimes people are just flawed, and that's part of being a human. Social media has become overwhelmingly saturated with people sharing personal experience about friendships, family, romantic relationship. Why there is nothing wrong with people speaking up about real and painful experiences. It is starting to feel like this space is being flooded with exaggerated, recycled, or even made up stories. It is exhausting to constantly consume this kind of content, and it can be especially confusing and damaging for the younger people who are still learning about relationship and human behavior. What makes it worse is that the so-called social media psychologists believe that every disagreement is called trauma, every mistake is abuse, and every imperfect person is suddenly a narcissist or toxic. And growth, communication, or accountability don't matter to anyone anymore.